Now we're going to have a look at how we can use an API to fetch data from an external source and display it in our app. To do this, in the useEffect hook, you need to type the function fetch, which is a built-in JavaScript function, and then you need to invoke it with brackets, and then we need to tell it where we're going to fetch the data from. Now there's loads of endpoints out there, but just to give you kind of some examples, these are a couple of sample endpoints that are on the web that we can just use to experiment with. So the first one is just this JSON placeholder. Again, the actual code is in the documentation. So if we implement this fetch and then run our app, we'll actually find that nothing happens because we're fetching the data, but we're not actually doing anything with it. Without going into too much detail, fetch is an asynchronous function, which basically means it doesn't execute immediately. As such, we need to wait for the data to return, which we do by typing dot and then. As part of JavaScript, we then need to convert the response from the data that comes back into a JSON object, which we just do by writing then, and then in another function we do response, and then that returns response.json, and then finally we do another then, and we get the data, and then if we console log that data, we refresh our app, you can see this is the data that comes back. So it's just got some dummy text, with a fake to do in. If we take away the ID of that and run it again, you see we get a list with several hundred sort of fake to dos. It's not just to dos. There's also another API here which just returns us with cat facts. So if we put that cat facts URL in, we can see that we're then returned a random cat fact.